Welcome back to a Daily Planet special presentation, Rock and Roll Science. Here again is the Tea Party.
So I heard there was a secret code the day it played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for.
I don't even need to have a guitar channel on my board. I mean, I do just so I can cover the room, but the people that are sitting in front of that guitar rig, that's all they're going to hear because he wants it so loud on stage. It's my job to deal with it. You can't tell him to turn it down because that's the way he plays.
Everything's mic'd. The orchestra now is mic'd, so they're part of the rock and roll world. They're amplified this time. So I have to be aware with my in-ears, monitors, with the board and the monitoring board in front, be aware of what is the outcome dynamic. Because it's not the same. I mean, it's mic this time. It's not just analog. You know, it goes through an electrical process, and now I have to adjust things. You know, sometimes it's too brassy for bones or whatever, and I correct as I go along. So I'm sort of mixing a little bit at the same time my own orchestration.
You've already seen the guy at the front mixing for the audience, but what about the band? What did they hear? Well, that's down to this guy here, John. He mixes what goes in their earpieces and what comes out their monitors, and each band member hears something completely different.
I've got the drums up at top of the totem pole, and then we've got the guitar and vocals, and then bass guitar comes there, and then the keyboard.
Mr. Burroughs! Well, there is no truth.
So I have just one ear that is an in-ear monitor, and the other one's open. So, and it sounds weird, but you just balance it off with your volume so that you hear sort of a stereo mix. But it enables me to place more things in here that are direct, like my bass can go in there, so some stuff I really need to hear, whereas this can be a more ambient thing where I can get a mood for the room and all that. And if anyone insults me, I can get right out there and take care of them, so, yeah.
I've noticed that as soon as he started the in-ears, that his bass guitar and my kick drum were a lot tighter together, just because he's hearing things directly.
I've heard it so many times, and I know, you got your strings going about here, and you got your trumpets and stuff going about here. You see, you get kind of a picture. It's like a picture, and you put in the color in there.
Merci. Now I'm going to bring out the very beautiful Christine Williams again. Where do you see this outfit now? Come on, don't be shy. Come on. You ready, my dear?
uses open tunings, which is, you have a standard tuning guitar, E, A, D, G, B, E, so you can play certain chords in first position, but if you can change the tuning of the guitar to anything you want, so there's open chords ringing out, and that's what I do all night long, is I tune these guitars between different tunings for each song.
You say life is bittersweet. You've tried so gracefully, but its faceless company has let you down again. Say it comes to this, and all those things you miss, a requiem won't change your fate. Lost and they set you free. Concerned by
Human voice, despite how incredibly rich a violin can be, a cello can be, or an electric guitar for that matter in terms of communicating emotion, the human voice can communicate emotion at a deeper, more primordial level.
One of the key elements in any concert hall is reverberation time, the time it takes a single sound like this to die away. Most halls it's about 1.5 to 2 seconds, but in something like a cathedral, it can be as much as 13 seconds. In this hall, 1 second.
I have a computer program that I use to basically point out the frequencies. Like sometimes I'll hear maybe an overtone and it's just on the verge of feedback, or it's just too boomy or something. Well, I can tell what the frequency is, and then I can actually zero in on the instrument that's making that overtone, and then I can adjust in that manner.
Steve Williams.
Don't go away.
We'll have more science, more technology, more music when we come back.